Yap session, you say? I thought you'd never ask. Don't mind the hair. I'm experimenting with a lot of things right now, such as this video. I'm just going to be not like forget the tripod thing. I'm just going to be recording like this freestyle. What I want to talk about today is another aspect to my dream, goal, mission, whatever you want to call it. There is the main mission. If in case you don't know, it's refer back to my other videos if you're new here. Um, Another one is I want to talk about video games and success. So this is a gripe I've always had growing up, and I'm a little older now, of course, but it still lingers in the back of my mind. Take this for example. So you're scrolling on social media. It doesn't matter the platform, right? You come across a successful figure, a person who is famous, successful, they're rich. That high value person, right? There's something that a lot, like 80% of them do. And if they're not, majority of them do it if they're not Henry Cavill. I hope you understand where I'm going with this, right? When you watch one of their clips, they're talking about the success, whatever. Um, then they describe the typical guy or the typical person who's unsuccessful. They start naming a whole bunch of qualities in them as to why they're not successful. I'm going to give you the example with the prime thing being at the very end. They're going to say something like they're unmotivated, they live in their mom's basement, they eat like crap, they're not driven and all this blah blah blah, these negative things. And then they always, somewhere in that list, not in order, they always say he plays video games. Boom, right there. That's what I have a problem with. So video games have always had a negative stereotype because the way that they were just, people who were into video games, the way they were portrayed early on is, like the fat neck beard, pimply zit dude, glasses, nothing wrong with glasses, balding, ponytail. I'm thinking about that one character dude from Powerpuff Girls. If you know, you know. And this stereotype has like always existed. Now, granted, yes, we in the video game community, yes, we do have those. But it just goes to, like, with what I'm saying is that I just don't agree with the stereotype. I don't like the fact that I don't like the fact that we're thrown into this category because video games is great. It has a lot to offer. It's helped people in so many ways. It's saved people, myself included. It is not crazy for me to say that you may not be seeing me here right now if it wasn't for video games. There was a viral clip that said one time, I forgot who it was. He said, like, he's got like the game controller or whatever. He's like, this shit is literally saving people from themselves. so so I turn to, like, I actually turn around and face the my community, the video game community, and to those who are like maybe feed into the stereotype, give them ammunition. I want to speak to them, right? I've been there. I've been maybe a little bit of that stereotypical person, but I just don't want that label to stick because, like how I mentioned earlier before, Henry Cavill, very successful dude. He was our freaking Superman. Dude was jacked as hell. Probably, like, obviously, probably has like a whole bunch of women in his DMs and stuff. Doesn't really need to work that hard. um, Very successful dude, and I believe that that can be true for all gamers. Like, okay, maybe not all gamers, just like you can say for all athletes. I just want to alleviate the stereotype. I don't agree with this. It's like me, I'm gonna take myself for example. I'm so freaking busy these days now. I have my job, of course. I train and I work out outside of my job. It's taken over my schedule because I do have like fitness goals and, like, like physique goals that I wish to achieve and things like that. I have my friends. You have to maintain a social life, responsibilities, obligations, especially being a full-grown adult now in 2026. And yet, my passion for video games still burns hot. I love it. I wish I could have more time in the day. God damn this wind. I wish I could have more time in the day to actually enjoy. I have so many games that I need to catch up on. And I work my ass off as this recording. And I'm trying to now commit to this YouTube thing as well. So stereotype, people are kind of coming to terms. Gaming is getting bigger as a whole. I do believe in that. The world is only getting an increase in gamers rather than like losing gamers, right? So that's just part of my mission and goal. That's not the main focus. It's like a side focus. I just want to be that example to people, to gamers and non-gamers alike. I always had a gripe with the stereotype of it. It's like, hey, we're not all like that, and it might be how you could argue it if you look at it like a Smash tournament, right? And you see you see all them dudes, right? Like how they are, and you can only imagine the smell. I've been to those tournaments before, and I can't defend them too much. I do get it, but just that brings me back to like the mission. It's like, hey, gamers, the ones who maybe they haven't bloomed from the ground necessarily yet. I want to motivate those to be the passionate gamers that they are, be the nerds that we are, but also, have your stuff in order, right? Be responsible, still thrive in life, achieve your goals, pursue your goals, whether it's related to gaming or not. Buy some freaking deodorant, be in shape. I'm trying to get in shape. I mean, I've lost like 20 pounds to be honest, so I think I am getting making good strides, thankfully. Um, that's it. That's another thing I want to be. We're just kind of represented. It's like, hey, just because I'm a gamer doesn't mean I have to be this like stereotypical portrayal of what certain people want to paint gamers out to be. I've always had a problem with that. In fact, I probably, if I started this YouTube thing sooner, I probably would have been much more vocal about it. It would have been like my main driving passion. But like I said, gaming has come a long way. It has. We do have more gamers, and more people I think are getting it. So this is just pretty much my yap session. I want to continue being. I want to strive and be that kind of example for people that it's like, yo, you can still be on your stuff, be on your shit, and be a hardcore passionate gamer that that we all are. So that's why I'm making my channel kind of like, if you've already seen some of my stuff, it's like I'm delving into some more like just life stuff, real life stuff, right? Also just hybriding it with gaming because like I do have points to make in how gaming has shaped my life and how it literally has put me where I am right now today. It has influenced me to who I am, the way I generate output in the world, like the gym, in my MMA classes and stuff. It's influenced by video games and other reasons, Dragon Ball included. But yeah, it helps me. Wanting to suppress that stereotype also drives me to do this. More is gonna come. Like, I'm gonna be putting out videos that's related to gaming, but I also am gonna correlate it with life and how it actually has helped me in life. An example is like Horizon Zero Dawn. I have a video I want to make in the future with Aloy and how she has like actually helped me at that point in time when that game came out, and I'm really looking forward to doing that one. I just got to get the editing down and all that stuff. So yeah, hope you liked my message. Like, subscribe if you enjoyed this, if you stuck around to the end. I'm gonna keep doing this thing. I really am enjoying it. It's having fun. It's gotten me a little bit out of my comfort zone. I'm getting better at talking. And yeah, I guess I should probably just end it now before I run out of things to say. Yeah, peace out. I'll see you in the next one.